All right, so this is the first of the recordings that I want to take care of for these in-class exercises that you've got yourself. So this is the final topic on arrays, and it deals with just one specific and very important topic. It's called sorting. See how too faint? Nah, that looks fine. Let's see. So sorting is basically this it's basically this problem. It's a very obvious problem, but we're going to explain it anyway, which is basically given a bunch of unsorted data. So say given 5, 2, 1, 3, 4, I'd like to take this and turn it into something sorted, where the things are in order. And by order, I mean from the smallest thing to the largest thing. So here, we might have 5, 2, 1, 3, 4, and when we sort it, we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this really isn't something we could really cover before arrays, and it's a pretty nice and straightforward topic. Just see, so it's a pretty good topic to cover. It's a good practice, and so for your assignment, so for one of the assignments I've given, you've got essentially 3 sorting algorithms that we want to implement, and I'm going to go over them in each in detail, and it's not going to be too long because most of it is the trick to find out these things. But what I'm going to do is go over the thing that is inherent to basically being able to do these sorting problems. Okay. So the rule when we're solving these sorting problems is that we want to do these sorting problems in place, meaning that I'm taking this array and I'm swapping the elements in it. I'm not building a new array and then returning that array. So basically, I'm taking an original array, I'm taking a memory location to the original array, and that original array is now sorted, as opposed to me giving you the original array and you giving me back the memory location, but a new array with all the sorted elements. We're doing so basically we're swapping elements, making sure that that we end up with a with a sorted array, but it's the same array as the old array, just with the elements swapped around. Okay, so we need to write basically a swap function. Okay, so you'll want this in your program, right? You'll want something that basically looks like this. So, public static void swap, given an int array. We're assuming we're working with integer arrays here. An integer array and an int I and int j, where basically these are the int I and int j are the elements. Sorry, not the elements that we want to swap, but where they're located at. So given an array and given 2 indices, we want to swap these elements. So our example here is, suppose we have an array that looks like this: 1, 7, 2, 5, and we want to swap the and then we call swap. Let's go ahead and assume this is called array, and we want to swap array 3 and 1. The order doesn't matter. 1 and 3, 3 and 1. You'll most likely be doing something more along the lines of 1 and 3. All right, we want to swap the elements at index 1 and index 3. So we want to. So when this runs, after it executes, the array will look like this. Okay, so how's that going to look like? Right, you need to just use a temp for swapping. We've done this before, nothing too exciting. So basically we have a int temp. We take the value at I and copy it into temp. We take the value then at j and overwrite the value at I. Okay, and then we take the value that from I that we stored in temp We got to grab it from temp because, of course, this the element at j and the element at I right now are the same. So if we go through this right, we had 1 and 3. And so if we reset this problem, 7, 5, we had 1 and 3. Okay. So now we take the element at I, which was 1. We stored here in temp, right? Then we take j and copy it over to I. So we take the element from 3, copy it over into here. Now it's got the same thing. So now we've got to take the item from temp and store it in array j. Okay, and so 7 gets copied. So 7 gets copied into index 3. Okay, so we'll need this, basically this function, this method to handle just swapping elements in an array. And remember, when we pass in an array, we're passing basically a copy of the memory location. This is the memory location of where to find this bunch of integers. Okay, so that's that for this small video. We're going to go ahead and start with the most simple sorting algorithm, selection sort, in the next video.